Hey everybody, hope you guys are having a great day, which you get in. um, it's Who Knows You're Me. I know you guys are used to like hearing my voice and watching my guinea pigs. However, today's video is a little different. Today's video is me being strange. First of all, hi, this is what I look like. Second of all, this video has absolutely nothing to do with guinea pigs and everything to do with hamsters. That's because I own guinea pigs, hamsters, and cats. Okay, so, backstory. A couple of weeks ago, we got a new 8-week-old baby dwarf hamster named Nitie, and that's because he's got an all-black body with white feet, white chin, and white-tipped ears. And Aaron's Animals and Victoria Rachel's have both done videos now about natural cage setups for hamsters. Well, I watched their videos, I did research, and decided that I was going to give it a go with my newest hamster and my youngest hamster to see how he adapted to a more realistic cage. And it's a little stressful. Okay, so one of the first things that I did was I looked into different kinds of dirts that are safe for hamsters. And pretty much anything that is organic and not treated with fertilizers or has added manure in it is said to be completely safe for your hamster. And that is exactly what I went to Lowe's and got. I could not find compost soil like Aaron's Animals uses in her video, but I did find a non-treated, all-natural, organic topsoil by Evergreen. It's just regular old dirt. It's organic forest compost. And it's not treated with fertilizer. It doesn't have manure to it. You literally buy this dirt to mix into potting soils, or to help add to landscapes. So, got that. Was going to get some coconut fiber. Couldn't find coconut fiber because I was going to divide his bin cage a little bit more than what it is right now. Couldn't find that in any of the pet stores. They had the Eco Earth that you had to soak in water, which is dirt. I don't need more dirt. I just bought a big bag of dirt. And I couldn't find coconut chips like Aaron's Animals used in her video until I went on Amazon after we bought all this other stuff and found coconut chips for $30 a bag. So I got dirt and more aspen bedding. I got a cork log. I got some small, perfect size for a dwarf hamster, curved plumbing elbow tubes to help create like tunnel pathways for him. And you know, we keep sand in the house because we use it to line the guinea pigs' litter pans and to give the hamsters to take a bath in. So got all the stuff yesterday, decided that I would wait and set it up today. There are a few more things that I want to get off of Amazon to make his cage area even more fun and more creative, but I wanted to do a basic setup just to see how he responds to the dirt, because in America you're taught wood bedding, paper bedding, wood bedding, paper bedding. But if you like research like Germany and other European countries on how they care for hamsters, they use basically all natural materials. Like they'll use either like a tote, they'll use like a plastic bin and then fill it with a whole bunch of natural stuff, or they'll like order an IKEA Detolf, which eventually I do want to get one of those and convert it into a hamster cage. It's just right now we have 3 of them and I don't have space for 3 IKEA Detolfs. So everybody's in bin cages, which is just fine because they're all 105 quarts, which is right at 700 square inches. So for a dwarf hamster, that's a lot of space. Our Syrian hamster is in two of those double stacked on each other. That gives him like right at 1,200 square inches of floor space. So they're in perfectly sized plastic bin cages. But over in Germany and other European countries, they'll use bin cages. They'll make bin cages like I have, or they'll get the IKEA Detolfs, and they'll use dirt, and they'll use like aspen wood shavings, or they'll use a combination of aspen wood shavings and whatever paper, bedding's available for them. And then, they'll fill it with like all natural materials. Even the hamster wheels I've seen are made out of wood, which I find fascinating. I don't know how they keep them from becoming very moldy and nasty from the hamster like urine and stuff, but I've seen these cages. I've fallen in love with them, and I finally said, screw it. I'm going to turn around and do my own. I have to do my own. So we're doing it with the youngest one because I want to see what his reaction will be, because my other little guys are almost 2 years old. They're like right at the 2 year mark. Because we're pretty sure they were a couple of months old when we bought them anyway. And that was in February and April of last year. So we're pretty sure they're like right at the 2 year mark. So I wanted to see how he would do with it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very, very nervous. When I opened the topsoil bag and poured it in there, I noticed there was like a little bit of wood chippings and stuff like that, but nothing that I think Nitie is going to find interesting or fascinating, or, try to slobber all over. I got the dirt because I wanted him to be able to create like a more natural dig tunnel system like what he would do out in nature. So we got the dirt in there, we got the aspen shavings in there, we got some of the old aspen paper shavings from his bin before we cleaned all this out and put the dirt in there, to go in there to help kind of put his scent back into the cage a little bit more, because I had a feeling that the dirt would kind of like drown out his scent a little bit, and I don't want him to get stressed out. And we got the cork log in there. We've got the little plumbing tubes in there for him. We've got his wheel back in there, his water bottle, his edible peanut house that he has absolutely fallen in love with. We have that back in there. And I created a very unique like sand area on top of the dirt mound. And then I sprinkled in some Timothy hay to give it kind of like a grass-like texture a little bit. And also to kind of change that earthy smell up a little bit, because I don't want him to get overpowered. And I just got done putting some oat sprays in there for him to kind of make it look like he's got some vegetation to munch on. Earlier I did see him kind of pushing upwards at the end of the cork tunnel that's under the dirt. So I think he's in there like making him a nice little bed. I hope so. So this is what it actually looks like. As you can see, we have the dirt mound over here. It's pretty deep when it comes to dirt. And then as you can see, he's got his oat sprays, Timothy hay to kind of stimulate some grass-like atmosphere. He's got his little sand pit over here that he can just waller around on as much as he wants to. And then the dirt kind of trails off into like the aspen bedding, his old aspen paper bedding, his little peanut in case he decides him sleeping in dirt's just not cool, and then his wheel and his water bottle. I'm going to be sprinkling the food from his food bowl throughout his bin, just to kind of encourage his foraging, like what he would have to do in nature to get his food, because it's stimulating for them and it's good for them to have to forage for their food, which is why I have the like oat sprays kind of just placed in there in different little areas. Plus putting them in dirt makes them stand up a lot better. So they actually look like little, like little pieces of like plant life in there. And as you can see, he's got one little plumbing tube pipe over there. to help him create one. He's got one up here, kind of like at an angle, and then he's got another one right here. And then this is his cork log. Part of his cork log stuck out. The other part, I put some extra dirt in and kind of covered it up. And then we got these little guys we're about to put in there for him to give him something to chew on. And yeah, so this is the newest, like, craziest. I'm just going to go for it to see how my hamster likes it. I hope he likes it. The topsoil that I used is evergreen. You can get it at Lowe's for like $1.57 a bag. The sand we get at Lowe's for like $4 something and some change. The oat sprays I ordered from Chewy.com like forever ago. They sell oat and wheat sprays, which I do need to get some wheat sprays and some flaxseed sprays and some millet sprays to put in here to give him a variety of foraging along with the other two little dudes. The flying saucer wheel, the peanut house, and the water bottle that I built that weird little wacky stand for, all that stuff came from Petco. Because before I started using Chewy, everything that I bought for the animals came from Petco. So this is the new setup. He's gone into the tunnels and come out of the tunnels, into the tunnels, come out of the tunnels. I hadn't seen him come out in a little bit, so I'm pretty sure he's finally going back to bed, because we did wake him up to do this. Because we have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I knew it was going to take me a minute to get everything arranged. This is just like the basic setup of the bin cage. There are things from Amazon that I am planning on ordering, like I said before, when I get paid, to add to this to make it even more activity filled and more interesting for him. And cross your fingers for me and hope that it all goes well and he loves it. You guys have a great day. Bye.